Hello and welcome back to another trade recap. Today it is Friday the 9th of January and I lost $330 on my Alpha funded account and I lost $180 on my two Express accounts, so $360 total on those. And I'll walk you through the trades I took and why I took them. So first of all, I also blew my combine account that I got from Alpha, which kind of sucked, but yeah, it is what it is. Just blew it like at market open right here. But yeah, we'll start with the first trade I took, or coming into today, my bias. So my bias was, like I showed in the Discord, I wanted to see shorts, most likely. I wanted to see a trade higher for us to be able to catch some nice shorts. And at open we dipped lower. I was kind of still bearish when we made this move up, since this did not sweep all of this, and if I'm not mistaken, ES did not as well. Let's check. Yeah, so ES did not sweep all of this liquidity as well. So yeah, since we did not sweep all of this, I was kind of still bearish, which turned out to be wrong, and that's basically mostly why I took all of these losses. They were not necessarily bad trades, but yeah, I just had a wrong bias. So we had a really nice zone here. We have this 15 or this rejection block, which reacted in this 15-minute gap right here. Bam. So it reacted in that gap. It also, let's see. So the bad thing about this one is if you take the fib from this most current range, it's well above 0.79. If you take it from this high though, it is lining up pretty good with 7.9. What I liked about this RB here in the 1 minute is that this RB, this CE of this 1 minute rejection block lines up perfectly with previous day true day open, and we also have this generated lick right before CE, and this is honestly mostly why I took it. We also made this very big move up, so the RR on this trade was pretty good. With stop loss right there. Bam. So, and like I was mostly just gonna target rebalance of the range. So yeah, like right here, very good RR. And when we have this resting inducement before CE, TDO lining up, and this was a very good rejection block, I honestly thought this would work. The only problem here is that NQ was stronger than ES, so if we're gonna sweep this high, it's NQ that's gonna do it and not ES. But yeah, not the worst trade, just had the wrong doll. And then I tried another short up here, and because this was my zone of short basically that I sent out in Discord, I believe, right here. We react off of C of 1 hour gap. We have this 15-minute Trinity block. We have, let's see, we just tapped this 30-minute gap, and what else? 5-minute Trinity block, which we react down from. So this is was a very good level, and it also we also rebalanced the entire range here, touched 7.705 right there. So like I showed you guys, I took an entry here first because I just entered off of this rejection right there of that 1 minute basically, bam, and I got just swept out, and I did not re-enter here because I don't know, I maybe should have re-entered. We got a very nice 5-minute rejection, so could have definitely, this is probably the trade I should have taken. To be honest, I should have waited for a higher time frame RB to be created to show rejection from my zone. And this is also a old 10 AM right here. But yeah, I probably should have waited for like the 5 minutes to be created, or like this 2 minute, and not just focus on 1 minute, since we also hadn't tapped CE of whatever this was, the 1 hour. Okay, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I realize now that's kind of where I messed up. We had not yet tapped C, so this was basically just a fake out. I should not have entered short here. That was a mess up on my part, and yeah, we wanted to tap 705 as well. This is the short to take, and this was a very good short. However, I don't think full TP would have gotten hit anyway, because I most likely would have been targeting 0.75 or 0.5 of this range. But I for sure would have taken some partials off. So yeah, now that I see it in hindsight, I kind of messed up, and I should have waited for a hard time from RB to be created, and for us to want to tap this, tap the CE. I just was too early in the trade. Also could have entered at 2 minutes. But it is what it is, just need to better that. So this was a very good trade, should have taken this. That short would have hit TP. This is like, in my opinion, the only good trade of the day, since this did not rebalance, so I would not take this long. It's not the worst, but I would not take it. Then I took this short up here. Let's see. Yeah, since I got stopped out here and then missed. This did not rebalance, so I thought draw was still lower. So I entered off of this 15-minute RB, which lined up with that old 10 AM. Also lined up very well with 7-9. So this is not a bad trade at all either. Just basically comes down to wrong draw liquidity again. So I entered like this. Target like right here. Fuck. Yeah. Not a bad trade per se, but wrong draw. We have a 3-minute gap. Maybe not A+, but it's not a bad trade at all. Then this one, this short I took. Here I basically just kind of messed up with my entry. I wasn't sure where to enter. I just want to see ES sweep that high, honestly. Yeah, I entered a little bit early. I entered off of this 5-minute RB right there. Could have gotten a better entry. If I was a little bit more patient, I had my stop loss like a 15-point stop right there. I went to break even once we swept out this internal low, and I had my full TP right there. This is CE of the daily RB. It's in a 1 hour untouched fair value gap, around 7-9 of the range. Also, this is an inversion. What else do we have? We just tapped a 15-minute and 30-minute gap as well. Just reacted down from it. So this was not a bad trade either. Yeah, we just wanted to go higher. This is honestly the entry isn't that good, but like the whole the like bias and stuff for this trade is very, very good. ES swept out that. We made a huge bearish SMT, CE of daily RB and stuff. These things usually work so well, and we got a pretty nice reaction, but sadly not enough. So yeah, then I took this bad re-entry right here once we tapped CE and saw a rejection down from the 15-minute RB here, but that was just a mistake. I should not have taken another trade, but I de-risked a lot on that one. So what to have in mind on these days? Yeah, I should have taken this one on the 5-minute. The best trade of the day in my opinion. And I'm just kind of upset at myself for not taking this short right here. This was such clear final manipulation as well with this big wick. But it is what it is. I'll just have to keep all of this in mind and try to do better next week. So that was the trade recap for today.